Breaking news, we are getting last-minute reports from all over the world of thousands of people that have just vanished. I repeat, thousands of people from all over the globe have disappeared. The total number of people who have disappeared has not yet been confirmed, but it is expected to be a lot higher than what was initially reported. According to authorities, the numbers are expected to be in the millions. Many flights have been cancelled because of security fears. According to reports, there have been plane crashes all over the world because some pilots simply disappeared mid-flight. Chaos has also spread to the roads, where a great number of traffic accidents have been reported. Hospitals have not been able to cope with the number of patients coming in. Many parents are in complete despair as their children have also disappeared. Rumours are rife that this could be an alien attack, and there are those who believe that Jesus raptured these thousands of people. Witnesses believe to have seen a bright flash followed by a huge thunderous sound and a being like a man in the clouds. Here are some images caught on CCTV cameras. The images you see now are from CCTV cameras all over the world. These images have been analysed by experts and they are genuine. CCTV footage from parks, shopping centres, parking lots, churches and traffic monitoring systems are indeed real and frightening. What has perhaps been most alarming is the report of a hospital where nurses have said in shock that all children just vanished. We are receiving images like these non-stop from all over the world. We are yet to hear from heads of state from all over the world who are in shock but have not yet released any statements. Our reporter from the US is live right now from the White House. Hello, Joe Bergson.
Hi Christina. Just like in the US, the UK, Japan and Canada, chaos has gripped the whole world with various tragic airplane accidents, but we cannot yet confirm the exact number of victims. Traffic is also at a standstill because of this phenomenon, with a record number of traffic jams. Trains are not running. The west side of Chicago, all the way to North Dakota, has no trains running at all. There have been countless 911 calls from all over the country. From Nebraska, New York, Arizona, Kansas, Florida, Ohio, Mississippi, Virginia, Texas, Washington, Utah. People are calling 911 from all over the country, to the point of jamming the line. Many evangelical churches have not opened their doors today, but they have been invaded by regular members and have remained packed the whole day. Everyone is expecting some kind of statement from the government, but this is yet to happen. We'll report back with any information as it comes in, but for now, back to the studio.
Our team tried to contact the leader of the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God for a comment, but he also has vanished together with his whole family. Many UCKGs remained closed today because a large number of their pastors have also disappeared. Those who are around did not accept being interviewed by our team. We also tried to speak to a former UCKG pastor who had opened his own church, but he also does not want to speak to us on the current events. Members of various churches are saying that this is the rapture of the church. When asked why they also hadn't disappeared, many cried and regret not having taken Jesus more seriously before. We are closing this news bulletin here, but we'll return with more news as and when it happens.
I'm going to talk about the rapture. It is a Christian doctrine, where this doctrine came from. The brothers and sisters who came up with this rapture doctrine, it was a way of saying that those who believe will escape the tribulation. But no, everyone is going to have to go through the tribulation, including the elect. And we'll go through the scriptures, and I want to explain a simple doctrine that many people get confused with. that many people get confused with. And so let's look at Matthew 24 and 36. Matthew 24 and 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. No one knows that time but the Most High, not even the Son, who is YAHAWAH Mashiach, nor the angels. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Let's drop down. Let's go to verse 40. It says, then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, and the other left. This is the Christian doctrine that many people fail to understand. Like Paul said in his letters, for things are written to be hard to understand, right? So a lot of brothers and sisters are going to fall along the wayside trying to get understanding, when the beginning of understanding is what? Keeping his commandments. So it says, then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, and the other left. Many of your pastors say that that particular doctrine is the rapture. The ones who are taken are the ones who are going to make it. This is what the pastors in the Christian churches teach. And the ones left are going to be the ones who get killed. So this is why I wanted to brief over this so you can get some understanding. Let's go into the Apocrypha, which is the 1611 King James Bible. I'm going to use one online. And I'm going to go into the book of Ezra, 2nd Ezra. And I want to touch on 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 16. It says, for as I conceive in mine understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. You see? So in this particular book, it's telling you the opposite. This is why the Apocrypha was taken out, because they didn't want you to get understanding of what the Bible is actually saying. The Apocrypha was actually in the 1611 King James Bible, but it was removed by the Protestant church. So it says, for as I conceive in mine understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. So those who are not left behind, he said, much more woe, much more destruction, much more hurt. For they that were not left were in heaviness. See that? It says, now understand I the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them and to those that are left behind. Okay, so those that were left behind are more blessed than those who were taken. How? Because they still have opportunity to teach. They have opportunity to what? Bring forth works. Let's read. Therefore are they come into great perils and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. Yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world, and not to see the things that happen in the last days? And he answered unto me and said, let's jump down to 23. It says, he that shall endure the peril in that time hath kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. So those who are left behind have kept their lives. See that? They that be fallen into danger are such as have works, right? So all of those brothers who have works are going to be left behind to endure, like the raindrops of a great rain. Verse 24, know this therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. See, those that be dead are those who were taken. Those that be dead are those who have no works. See that? Let's drop down to 26. So you don't want to be taken. You want to be left behind. The same is he whom the Most High, the Highest, hath kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. See that? So Yahawashi is going to order those who are left behind. Those are the elect. Those are the saints. That's who that is. Let's read 22. Verse 22. Whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind, this is the interpretation. Verse 23. He that shall endure the peril in that time, have kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. Okay. Now let's jump up to, let's go to Revelation 11. Let's go to Revelation 3 and 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So he's telling you right here, look, you got to endure chastising, especially in this last hour. He said he's going to protect you. You know, he's going to keep you from that hour of temptation. How? By protection. When you read Job chapter 5, verse 19, let's go there real quick. Job chapter 5, verse 19. And this is going to go into the tribulation era. This is for the elect. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch you. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth, the beast of the men. Alright, those are not just the animals, those are the men of the earth. Remember he says that the seed of Jacob and Israel will be mixed with the seed of man and seed of the beast. That's in Jeremiah 31. Alright, so the beast are Esau and all the other people who are in league with them. Job 5 and 23, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field. The stones of the field are people. And the beast of the field shall be at peace with you, right? And thou shalt know that the tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shalt not sin. See that? So the Most High is showing, look, this is what you're going to be. You're going to be like a strong tower when that hour of tribulation comes. Those are to those who believe, and those are the elect. Those are the elect that believe. Let's jump up to verse 20. It says, yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world, and not to see the things that happen in the last days? And he answered unto me and said, the interpretation of the vision shall I show you, and I will open unto you the thing that thou hast required. All right, so he's saying this is when he goes into the left behind. Those who are left behind are greater than those who were taken. Let's go to another parable. So you can't be idle in this truth. You can't have an idle mind. You have to be able to go out there and teach this word. That's your job. Okay? Let's go to the parable of the rich man, poor man. Let me show you an example. So let's go to Luke 16, and let's go to verse 24. Luke 16:24. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. These are the ones who were taken. Let's find out what type of people are taken. Matthew 25:8. And it reads, And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. I started 27. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. What's the oil? The commandments. What's the oil? Your good works. What's the oil? Patience. That's another form of oil, your patience. What's the oil? Your humility. Let's go to verse 9. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Mashiach, Mashiach, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. All right. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. So he's telling you again, those who don't have oil are foolish. Those who will be taken will be foolish. Understand? Those who will be taken will be foolish. Let's go to Matthew 24. Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So this is our people now. Eating and drinking, having fun, not listening to us teach the word. The prophets out there telling, I mean, that's one of the greatest works, to go out on the streets and teach. One of the greatest works. It's more efficient than any other thing in this gospel. It's going out there on the streets and waking people up. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. So he's telling you right here. Right? Let's drop down to 44. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think, not the Son of Man cometh. So this is what's coming. This is what we have to prepare ourselves for. Let's go to Matthew chapter 8. Because a lot of our people, they feel that the way they've been taught has been the right way. And it hasn't been the right way. They've been taught by institutions. Institution of the Roman Catholic Church. So when we go to Matthew 8 and 11, Matthew 8 and 11, it reads, And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and the west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. Then shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Why is that going to happen? That's going to happen because those are the Israelites who are not going to believe. Those are the heathen who are not going to believe. Okay? All of them are going to be cast out of our kingdom. First the children of Israel, and the heathen servants right behind them. Let's find a precept. Let's go back into the Apocrypha. And let's go to Baruch. This is the book of Baruch. Baruch 5 and 5. Hope you can read that. Baruch 5 and 5. It says, Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east. And behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One. How are we going to be gathered? By the word, by Hamashiach Yahushai's word. It says, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. What is the remembrance? Remember all the things he did for us. All the things he did for our forefathers. What the gifts that he's given us. The covenants, the promises, the adoptions, the laws, the statutes, commandments, the stories, the understanding of faith. That's the rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. Hebrews 11 is the remembrance of the Most High. Ecclesiastes chapter 45 and 46 is the remembrance of the Most High. 47 too. Those chapters are almost similar. Those are the remembrance of the days of the Most High blessed our forefathers. Okay, so as we read verse 6, it says, For they departed from thee on foot. How did we depart on foot? When he cast us out of the land, Deuteronomy 29 and 28. He scattered us, right? We departed on foot and were led away of their enemies. How were we led away of our enemies? That's when the ships came involved. And were led away of our, so we ran on foot into those areas, and then we were taken away either by horseback, ship, camel, however, cages. It says, But the Most High bringeth them unto thee exalted with glory, as children of the kingdom. See that? For the Most High hath appointed that every high hill and banks of long continuance should be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground that Israel may go safely in the glory of the Most High. Alright, so this is what's going to happen. And all our enemies are going to stand by and watch. Alright, so let's see. Will everybody be raptured? Let's go to one more verse to show you that everybody has to participate in this tribulation. Everyone. Okay, so let's go to Matthew 24 and 29. So Matthew 24 and 29, it reads, if you can see that. Matthew 24 and 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then, this is after the tribulation, notice that? And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. 12 tribes of Israel even will be mourning. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. See that? And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So the elect are not going to be gathered until after he returns after the tribulation. After the tribulation. So there's no one's going to be raptured. Right? This destroys that doctrine. Alright, so with that, I'm going to say shalom.
From following the sheep, to be prince over my people Israel. I have been with you wherever you have gone, and have destroyed all the enemies in your path. I will make you a great name among the great ones of the earth. I will assign a place for my people in Israel. There I will plant them, and they shall dwell in their own land.